Last year, VeryDarkMan went on a fact-finding mission to Ivory Coast, where he uncovered what was disturbing: Nigerian girls trafficked and abandoned with no help in sight. VDM didn't just stop at exposing the problem. He called out Abike Dabiri Reuben, chairperson of Nigeria's AIM Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, giving her a one-week ultimatum to bring the girls home.
Number 2, to Abike Dabiri, the chairman of Nigerians in Diaspora. After this post, I am giving you exactly 1 week. Exactly 1 week to find solution to this. Exactly 1 week. If after 1 week, these girls are not back to this country, I'll give you the biggest problem you have ever seen in your life. I'll bring the biggest wahala, the biggest problem that the Nigerian Diaspora Commission have ever seen. Since I left Ivory Coast, the cry of these children have been messing with my head. I don't even sleep properly again. It's now I understand what they mean by trauma. I can't function properly. Now, those girls you are seeing on that video, those children, they were trafficked to Ivory Coast for sex. Those kids, they are below 13 years old. Now, I will explain why they are crying. They are crying because the day that I went there, it was the previous day that they brought them to that NGO. That was when they were rescued. Now, during the period that they were trafficked, nobody spoke anything they could understand. So when I came to the orphanage, I'm going to be playing another part of this video, right? Where do we speak? When I came to the orphanage, the reason that brought me there is when they alerted me that there's a Nigerian girl, 11 years old, who is HIV positive. They brought her there for trafficking, they slept with the girl, and they infected that 11 years old girl. So I said, okay, let me go see the girl. When I got there, they said, oh, the girl had left. But there are some other Nigerian girls. So they brought those girls, which I will play their video now. So these particular girls, they brought them too. Immediately I spoke Hausa. For the first time since they were trafficked. I don't know how many days they were in the hands of their traffickers before they were rescued. For the first time, they heard somebody that could speak what they understood. Immediately they busted into tears. And they said I would not go anywhere again. I'm going to be playing some videos now, so you people will just watch. Thank you.
How old are you? Please be audible.
I'm
15 years old. Where are you from?
Cross River from
What brought you here in Ivory Coast?
This person that bring me here to come and do work. She don't tell me that it's a shower work.
She brought you here to come and do work. Which work did she tell you?
Sell clothes, yes.
Did she tell your parents or she told only you?
Don't tell my parents.
So you escaped with her? Okay. So you are from Cross River, and your parents live in Cross River?
Yes.
Alright.
Boom, all hell broke loose. Abike Dabiri fired back with a scathing tweet, dismissing VDM and painting him in a not-so-flattering colors. VDM responded without holding back, dropping his own explosive clapback and dragging the whole government's machinery in the process.
Would you give this? So this is what Madam Abike Dabiri have to say about the children that I posted that were trafficked. So she responded, she said, how can a so-called social crusader not know there is an agency called NAPTIP? If there is no ulterior motive, you will give the head of another agency who is actually selflessly ensured she did all she could to save souls a deadline? Question mark. Please, what can that be described as? Question mark. A clear case of human trafficking with an agency, NAPTIP, responsible for trafficking in existence and calling out Nigerians in diaspora. No be juju be that. Then another person responded by saying, Madam Abike Dabiri, will you sue VeryDarkMan for the libelous innuendos? She now laughed. Laughing emoji. She now went on to say, waste of precious time, too much on my plate. He should ensure he educates himself before making an uninformed assumption. So you are putting a laughing emoji when we are talking about children that are trafficked. Kids that are below 15 years old. You are laughing. Even if VeryDarkMan made a mistake to call your agency and it's not your agency that is responsible, you would laugh. You are so smart, but you don't understand that your office is also linked to NAPTIP. Everything will have to work together at the end of the day. You are so smart. Oh, you are just careless. You are just careless. See how you embarrassed yourself. See how you embarrassed. You are supposed to be in charge of the Nigerians in diaspora, people that are outside. The moment they cross.
Now, you would think it would end there, right? Nope. Reuben Abati, veteran journalist and Arise TV host, took it to the next level. On live TV, he called out VDM for issuing an ultimatum to a government official, even comparing him to Portable. Wild, right?
About VeryDarkMan, Martin Ose. I appreciate his, enthusiasm, almost like Portable. Getting overexcited over many things. That's Abibo Okikiola, who now says he wants to fight Anthony Joshua and all that, and he's looking for an opportunity to get into the ring. Look, some of these people who have space on social media, they get over enthusiastic and they abuse the platform. I think that Martin Ose saying that he was giving Abike Dabiri 1 week ultimatum. Abike Dabiri, I'm warning you, 1 week. Otherwise, I will create serious problems for NIDCOM. Look, that's beyond the pale of decorum. He can make his point. He has done very well to draw attention to the issue, but he has no right to threaten a state official. Okay? So I think that was a bit overboard. And all these people who say they are on Instagram, they are on this and that. Yes, media has become very democratic, right. But there's also too many quacks and ignorant people, right. Using that space and going, beyond their boundaries. Right. I think his statement about Abike Dabiri and NIDCOM is unfair.
But VDM wasn't going to let that slide either. In a fiery response, he questioned about his moral ground, dragged up his alleged EFCC case, and even posted a photo of Abati in custody with Femi Fani-Kayode. So now the real question is, who is right and who is just waiting in the mud?
Dr. Reuben Abati, is the fact that you think that you have the moral ground to talk about VeryDarkMan to the point where you want to water down my efforts in order to create awareness surrounding the trafficking issue by comparing me with Portable? You think you have the moral ground? I mean, you think you thought you have forgotten? Is this not you in EFCC cell? See your belly, see how you did, you and Fani-Kayode and co. See una, why did they take you to EFCC? You once had an opportunity to turn things around in the country. What did you do? Let's read what you did. Why we arrested Reuben Abati, EFCC. Let's go to why you were arrested. The Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC, has given reason for the arrest of the former presidential spokesman, Reuben Abati, on Monday. The commission said in a post on its official Facebook that it invited Abati to its headquarters in Abuja to explain his role in an alleged mismanagement of the nation's funds during former Goodluck Ebele Jonathan's administration. The EFCC said Abati honored an invitation by EFCC at the agency's headquarters in Abuja, Nigeria. He is presently telling operatives of the commission his role in the alleged mismanagement of the nation's resources through his office. We shall keep you posted. Daily Sun, the specific reason Abati was invited, it has to do with the ONSA money. The EFCC also arrested and detained former minister of Federal Capital Territory, Bala Mohammed, over 1.2 trillion fraud. Now, if you go to the next side, it says that it says that similarly, the commission has quizzed former special advisor to President Goodluck Jonathan on media publicity, Dr. Abati, in connection with the controversial $2.1 billion arms deal scam in the office of the former office of the National Security Advisor, Onsa Dansuki. It is still unclear how much the anti-graft agency has accused him of collecting from the alleged arms deal. So you see where they carry your name go. No matter how you try to water down me, you can never tag me. EFCC can never on earth pick me for fraud. Pick me for fraud. Even the Portable way they try to pay me with, they can never pick Portable for fraud. Say carry government money where they're supposed to better people life, you carry on. From nowhere, you don't feel say, okay, yes, 2016 have passed, you know, you did like this, now you sit down for this thing, be a tribal bigot. This is not the first time you are doing this thing for Abike Dabiri. You did it in 2022. So that's why I'm responding to you. You did it in 2022, and I'll play the video as well. You did it in 2022. When they say when Indians were attacking Nigerian students, they were buying Nigerian students. Have you forgotten? When somebody reacted to it, Abike Dabiri called the person I'm not there. And you were on a rise that time to defend her. Again, tribal bigots. I don't even know how you take get doctor for your name. Maybe now you be doctor of doctoring documents. See where they put your name.
In my opinion, he who finds a man already in the mud should be ready to be stained. Now, it's up to you to decide who's in the mud and who isn't. Was VDM too brash, or was he just doing what the system failed to do? Did Abike Dabiri handle it with dignity, or did she dismiss a cry for help? And did Reuben Abati step in as a voice of reason, or did he just fan the flames? Let's hear your take in the comments. Whose side are you on and why?